This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This your boy Black Magus, and this old gamer rant is going to be about Death Stranding, in particular with the reaction that people have towards it, both positively and negatively, and the hyperbolic way that people address basically with any game, address how they assess people's comprehension, or more to the point, how you take someone's opinion and try to label them as something lesser than you are because you have a better appreciation for something than they do. Bottom line, here's the deal. So I ran into a tweet that I was surprised to see Greg Miller from Kinda Funny retweet. I guess he's a really big Kojima fan to endorse this, because this tweet was sent by someone who I believe is in the gaming business too, which weirded me out as well. He's an analyst for a Chinese company. That's what it is. Okay. He talks about the video game industry. Anyway, and I'll put the tweet in the description so you guys can see it. But basically, he put this: broke, watching all Death Stranding trailers and not knowing what the hell is going on. Woke, reading the description on the official website and realizing this sounds awesome. Now, this bothered me because it made me seem to think that he feels like there's something wrong with people who don't understand it because they just watched the trailers and they didn't read the website. I guess if you read the website, you're more woke. Now, mind you, you may not have come across the website, and this is where, like, I'm going into basically the heart of the matter, because at the heart of this matter is that going to the website, or knowing about the website, or reading, being into the game enough to read up on it, does not make you that much more, like, ahead of the curve than other people. Especially if you're someone who's completely invested in Hideo Kojima and the type of materials that he put out. Of course, you're going to try to seek and find every bit of knowledge, but most people generally aren't going to do that. Trailers are usually the way that most people digest things these days. They don't necessarily like seek out information on anything unless they're really into it. And you know, trailers, just like with movies, trailers can turn a person off, can make them not understand and not want to be a part of things, or like experience certain things. It happens. That's what entertainment does. Entertainment is very, very subjectable, and not understanding a piece of media doesn't make you broke. Furthermore, not seeking out as much information about a piece of media and finding it interesting or awesome, as this guy says, does not make you woke. It just means that, yo, this appeals to me on a certain level and I'm all about it. How are you going to classify someone as being broke? And to me, it feels like you're mostly saying, like, you just don't understand and you don't just get the way things are. Because usually when people use the term woke, it's in some type of social political sense. And even then, they use it poorly and way too much. Because being quote-unquote woke shouldn't be something that you throw around as this badge of honor to, like, spit in someone's face with. Certain people don't necessarily comprehend things the way that you do. In turn, from a sociological aspect, understanding certain social settings can be very dependent on a lot of factors. Sure, there are some major issues in society that, generally speaking, people should be much more considerate and understanding of, and have a better viewpoint. But that's not going to happen with everything there. And for those people who you don't think that that you think that are broke in that aspect, it may be just as simple as there's not enough exposure to different ideas to understand. Sure, there's some people who are just like racist jackasses, no matter what exposure, what they've seen, what they've learned through their lives. They're just going to be that racist jackass, or that sexist jackass, or that, you know, anti-religious person that likes to bash everybody who believes in religious. Or they're going to be that religious person that like wants to like tar and feather people who don't believe in religion. It's like there's always going to be a hyperbolic set in every group that just won't get it. But there's some people who generally don't necessarily understand certain things, and it's up to everybody else to kind of help them along. Or if they can't understand it, you know what, some things you just can't understand in life. You know, I would stress that you would go like harder trying to get someone to understand something socially than you would with these video games things, because again, entertainment, art is very, very subjective, and it's not that important in life. And I feel like people over exaggerate the importance of things like understanding Death Stranding. We have this weird fucking thing that we do in the video game community where we take the thing that we're really, really into and we like voraciously go after people for it. And it's like, okay, I can understand you believing that there should be gay and lesbian rights, and this is something that you should be very, very passionate for and therefore you might go a little overboard and go hard at people. Okay, I could get like building that type of passion. I don't understand building that type of passion though for a subjective thing. And mind you, I don't like approve of that type of behavior in any aspect, even in the social political aspect. Like, you can have a conversation with someone, with most people, and not fucking be a jerk about it or an asshole about it. And those people who you feel like just refuse to listen, you walk away from it. You like, you know, hey, I'm not going to sit here and argue back and forth with you on your stance, you know. You go do you, and hopefully that works out for you. But with the game thing, seriously, the attitude should be, yo, if I don't understand something, that's cool. That means that it might not be for me. And you know what? Not all games are for everybody. If you do understand it, you shouldn't go around here like strutting around like, these people just don't really understand and I don't get it. Like, yo, and it's not bad, it's not wrong if somebody actually comes out and admits they don't understand something. Perhaps they're just seeking someone who's willing to like explain it to them in a rational manner. Sitting here and like sending out tweets or like having discussions where you're like, I don't understand why people are so stupid. It's right there for you to get. Like, sure, I can go read the website. Maybe it still doesn't register in my mind like what this is or why I should care about it, why I should be as interested as you are in it. That's just the way life is. Not everybody vibes the same way, and I wish more gamers would like come to understand that. But I feel like as we go along in this social media age, people are being more reluctant to have any understanding, to understand like that, you know, what's for you isn't necessarily for all in that aspect. You know, yes, again, as I said before, there's certain like social political things that you could probably hold as truisms, and even then you might have room for debate. Bottom line though, when it comes to this stuff like entertainment, and I'm speaking of like television, movies, video games, music, things like that, media, y'all gotta chill out. Like, seriously, y'all can't be like acting like these people deserve to get fucking blasted, berated, because they say, I don't understand. Sure, there are people who say that shit and who like to clown on that side, and they're fucking wrong too. It's horrible for you to sit here because you don't get what everybody else gets, or because you don't hold the same passion for something that everybody else does, and you gotta make fun of them for their passion. That's not cool. That's fucking not cool at all. Like, there's something out there that you're actually passionate about, that you actually really care about, and you wouldn't like it if anybody was making fun of you for being into, like, say you were into sports a lot, but people are like, sports, oh, it's so dumb, and I've had that happen to me, and it's like, okay, sure, whatever, but at the same time, I also be like, why do you care? If you don't care about it, why are you fucking like harassing me about this? Like, you don't like it and you don't understand it, so what more is there to say? You consistently berating me as to why I like it, or feeling like I'm stupid for liking it, does nothing but make you come off as an asshole for no reason. But I guess people just want to be assholes for no reason. I guess that's, you know, kitsch. I really don't get it. Bottom line, guys, chill out. You're not woke or you're not broke, depending on your level of understanding or interest in a piece of media. Again, it's all very, very subjective, and at the end of the day, as long as you're happy and you enjoy something, or you're happy not being a part of something, it's cool. That's fine. This ain't like, you know, something that we should be peer pressuring each other into. It's not like worth it. If you're not into it and you're not into wanting to be a part of the group of people who are, that's fine. You're an individual, you're a human being, you have the right to do so. Just like they have the right to join others and like talk excitedly about a game. But that doesn't mean that you have to fucking like poke at each other and question people's passion or intelligence or what have you. Like, let it go. It's not that serious. It's just really not that serious. Anyway, as always, you guys feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you're thinking. I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Megas, and I'm out. Deuces.